What's good, y'all? We are back with another video, man. We got a J10Reacts drop, gang. The deserved downfall of Bobby Althoff. I mean, yeah, I never really liked her. I feel like she tried to replicate the funny Marco effect, and it's only one funny Marco, gang. You know, she kind of has that bland. I don't know. She just seemed dry, nigga. Like she just dry, like maybe like a plank of wood. Like that's how you would describe her personality, just a wood plank. But we gonna go ahead and get to this video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We are almost at 1,000. Road to 1K. Once we hit that, we going up, y'all. Love y'all so much. Let's go ahead and get to the video.
So it has been a while since we last talked about Bobby Althoff. Bobby obviously hit it big online with her parody of mommy blogger TikTok content.
Yes, I did name my daughter Richard. I just always really loved the name Richard, and I wanted a boy.
What? You named this little motherfucker Richard? Her name is Richard Althoff. You don't love your child, bro.
I had a girl, and I decided to name her Richard anyway.
There is nothing more embarrassing than walking around with one of these. Everyone knows how it got there. You know what you did.
So she was running it up over there, amassing a couple million followers, getting millions of plays per video, and making a couple of $100,000 per year.
What the fuck?
Getting millions of plays per video, and making
Oh my god! That's too much, gang.
$1,000 per year.
I was making around like $250 to $300 a year.
1,000.
Yeah.
From brand deals
on TikTok.
Wow.
And 250 is great and all, but it's hard to come up with content with just me every day.
$250,000 a
Yeah.
year as an annual income is great and all.
Yes.
It is great.
It is
It's
great.
And this is where she claims that she parlayed that fame into her podcast fame.
Hi guys, welcome to the Really Good Podcast with your host Bobby Althoff.
And from episode 1, people suspected that she was an industry plant, mainly because she was immediately in bed with the 69 God, and was shortly after showing off Mark Cuban's disgusting Piggly Wiggly.
Oh my gosh! Mark! Nah, this flow just dirty, because even her socks dirty at the bottom, but this is absurd. You need to put some where your Crocs at, Mark? Ew, you nasty ass bastard!
Like, dude, you are a billionaire. You should have a personal foot washer.
I believe in my podcast.
Stop pocket watching.
I'm trying my best. I've had a few guests, some D-list celebrities.
And not only did that spark the industry plant rumors, but also within 1 week of launching her podcast, she had the top talent agency in the entire entertainment industry representing her and her brand. Landing celebrity guest after celebrity guest, it was very clear that her growth was far from organic. This was obviously something people called out immediately online, and also to her face.
I know.
You're not an industry plant, right?
I am, but
You do feel kind of planty. We do have the same manager, so is this?
I
kind
know,
of
isn't that
planted?
crazy?
Feels a bit planty.
This is definitely
you got
like
you
Liz.
got here.
Everything Bobby say just sounds sarcastic. I will say it's very easy to dislike Bobby. I'ma just keep it static.
Minutes. It took me 20 years.
Hey, it has been a minute.
What I think industry plant is, it's like somebody that has been like that is tied to someone else in the industry and uses those connections
Okay.
to capitalize, and they like have zero talent.
I'm not an anythinger. I don't have any talents.
And she even admitted
She
in
not
an
lying
interview
either.
that these comments broke her down mentally.
Based
Yeah.
on what the comments are saying, and sometimes it's just constructive criticism. It can be a little mean, but yeah, it doesn't bother me too much.
And I
Is she finna cry?
It can be a little mean, but yeah, it doesn't bother me too much.
What the fuck was that? Was that a malfunction? I think she's an NPC, bro.
really feel like her and the Hawk Tua girl were basically on that same wavelength, and just as quickly as each rose, both equally.
Nah, Bobby was a lot more known than the
at
Hawk
least for
Tua
Hawk
girl.
Tua,
Nah.
she had this massive scandal that derailed her career. You know, the whole scamming your fans with no remorse thing will kind of do that to you. But as for Bobby, I think that people really just got sick of her sarcastic, too cold to be here, one-trick pony bit. And when she would get in a room with someone like Offset who read her like a book, she would be made foolish still trying to pull this act off.
You wanted to be on my podcast.
Why you keep saying that, cap ass shit, man? I honestly didn't even want to do this shit. I don't fucking do interviews. I'm fucking with you because they're making me. You need a little bit of seasoning. You ain't got no seasoning, man. You like a plain piece of chicken just on the thing. You pull it off, and then you serve the dish. You need some motherfucking seasoning, man.
You can.
Bro, why he just the lowest of keys, just flaming the fuck out of her, just nonchalant, cooking her shit.
You can leave now.
This is my hotel. I paid for this motherfucker. You can leave now.
Damn. She had to close her eyes. You know when you get hit or you about to get hit or you, I don't know, you just are anticipating getting hurt, you gon'. Yeah, she had to hit one of those. That shit hurt.
Now, beyond this, the main public ridicule that she faced,
but I think that was her niece, though.
Narrative was that she broke up her family to be in social circles with famous people.
You know,
I flew all the way here
you did. I really do appreciate
on my daughter's
that.
first birthday.
I wasn't gonna bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
You missed your daughter's first birthday for
To be here.
Dark. Regret that you'll never be able to undo.
Poor Richard, bro.
Horrible parenting.
Now, when Drake is calling you a bad parent, you know you're doing something
You
wrong.
got some reevaluation to do,
By
gang.
the way, the dude is so down bad that he's been in Bobby's comment section on Instagram begging her to unblock his name.
Embarrassing!
Either way, despite being married at the time of these early interviews, she was always asking these guests if they would smash her up.
Would you date someone that looks like me?
Tiger gonna say no. Tiger not hitting that. Tiger not hitting that.
Am I your type?
That nigga Drake said I'd do it.
I'd do it.
Thank you.
I mean, imagine being her husband seeing that shit. The guy did actually file for divorce around a month after the Drake episode dropped, leading to rumors that Drake gave her initial initiation, if you know what I mean. Obviously, after this, she would gain the reputation that she was being passed around the industry. Ryan Garcia was chasing her around the room like it was his crush on the school playground. He would later confirm them hooking up during a Twitter rant.
I kissed Bobby. Was cool. Pretty good kisser. Bobby Althoff fucked Drake, and that's why she got a divorce. She cool. Did she? I don't know if she hooked up with Drake now. I don't know about that.
She was seen being drunkenly carried out of clubs, and even had this really embarrassing moment when she tried to do that thing where girls soft launch the guy they're dating, only to have it backfire after the FBI, that is social media, discovered that it was some NFL player and he completely denied being with her in the first place.
Damn, that's not me.
Her to crash out on TikTok.
Tough.
Just like hard to imagine finding someone who is truly good for you. It's hard to imagine there's a world where there's like someone who's actually meant for you. Dating is just hard, you guys. Like,
well, now Bobby has officially announced that she will be ending her podcast, which is surprising to me considering she was still getting decent guests and views in the hundreds of thousands occasionally. But obviously, when you compare this to her peak where she was getting at least 1 million views per podcast and like these top level guests, it had been looking pretty rough. I mean, no one really knew these people she was now interviewing, and when she was doing solo episodes, there were not many views at all. But either way, she hosted like a funeral for her podcast.
Hi guys, welcome to the Really Good Podcast. All jokes aside, all honesty, this is the last episode. In honor of the last episode, my sister and I are going to sing a song. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? And it goes like,
Hear me good, nigga.
Y'all finna skip that shit.
That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
Yeah, I totally have no idea why this podcast fell out of favor.
Shawty looked like she got on lingerie. That's insane.
Now, regardless of all of that, even up until last year, someone was funneling money into her career, trying to make her a thing, trying to get her some positive PR with Business Insider and other entities that are known to take money to do interviews or think pieces on celebrities.
The Really Good Podcast. She was a great podcast. She got me this house, got me the car I drive. She got me a lot of stuff, and she was really great. I really did appreciate her for the time I had with her. And she brought me a lot of memories and a lot of great guests. I will miss doing this podcast, and I will miss the money this podcast brought me.
Now, over time, it has been abundantly clear that from the start this was all about money and fame to Bobby. who straight up admitted that even when she was young, that was her main aspiration in life.
Mentally decided that she made like at least $300 a year on her podcast alone, and I was like, that's what I need to do next. Like, I need a podcast.
How'd you become an influencer or creator?
Just wanting to make money.
It's like she in general
she only did it for
represents a
money.
microcosm into our society and how social media has warped people's minds.
I hope that I go from D-list to A-list. That's my goal in 10 years.
From D-list to A-list.
Yes.
I feel like over the last...
But what do you get from doing that, though? Yeah. She's fucking retarded. She's slow. I ain't gonna lie.
3 years
She
specifically,
is slow.
I've noticed a change in the way that women in particular present themselves online. And I'll say specifically on Instagram, where there's this sense that they think they are someone famous or a spectacle to be admired, and I find that shit hilarious. And I'm talking about like an everyday regular girl with 500 followers acting like her shit don't stink. I mean, people in general are just so much more narcissistic than ever before due to social media. Or I guess I should say they are desperate for online validation in a way that was viewed as cringy during the early days of social media.
As you guys know, this podcast started off,
The fact that she recorded that, why would you record that?
just with a girl with a dream to make more money. And I knew when I started that it was going to go places. I didn't know I would fall off as quickly as I did. To be honest, I did think this was going to last a bit longer. But nevertheless, it lasted a minute, and I'm proud of the accomplishments I have, and I'm pretty sad that it has to end like this, but it's okay.
I mean, hey, shout out to her for being able to acknowledge the fall off and the fact that she loves money. She did run about 10 ads in this podcast, and the entire episode in general just seemed like a money grab, where she says, remember when I did this podcast, remember when I did that podcast.
And I will never forget the moment he told me that I was like unseasoned chicken.
It was basically like one of those filler episodes where they just show a bunch of flashbacks from the show. You know, the one you always skip. She really just cycles through all the interviews, she plays a clip, and moves on, periodically throwing another ad in your face. And I do have a sneaking suspicion that this might just be the pre-launch of some of the show that she wants to now do. But this is how she ends her show.
Just any final words for the podcast?
Did you know Cheez-It made extra toasty?
Of course. Want it, need it, cheese it.
I'm sorry, y'all.
She really fell off. No, it happened. People said I was falling off, and they were right. So now it's dead. You guys got what you wished for. You wanted it to be over. It's over.
Oh my
It's
God.
gone. It's not there anymore. And now, I don't know what we're gonna do.
I don't know, I just feel like someone who loves being around famous people and rising up the social ranks as she does would not just give it up. It's actually my guess, considering that this episode was posted on the very last day of July, and with these various sponsors riddled into this crock of crap, is that this was only made to meet obligations to them, as when you agree to these deals they usually have allotted time slots of when you will post their ad. And I just cannot see very many people, even if they are a genuine fan of this show, watching the entire thing. And let me just say, the comment section on this video is not exactly what
Mind
you
you,
expect from a send-off.
she left her family for this. She got divorced by her husband and missed her child's first birthday for this shit. Keep in mind that.
I mean, it was almost like it was a mixture of good riddance, they were sick of the ads, and then just a bunch of comments about how she left her family to pursue this. Either way, it looks like this is the end of the Bobby era. Honestly, I think that she would have made more money and had more longevity online in the parody blogger space. But I guess it's a good lesson that sometimes it's better to rise up slow than to just jump on a rocket and burn out. Either way though, I want to know what you guys think about this decision by Bobby down below. Do you think there was some sort of hand in the background telling her, no, you're not going to be the industry plant no more? They saw the triple toilet paper roll numbers on that Business Insider interview where they said America could not get enough, and they said, this ain't working. I mean, I won't lie to you guys, I feel like in general the podcast space has lost a lot of steam. It's obviously become insanely oversaturated, and I think the gold rush when it comes to that genre is kind of over. But y'all let me know your thoughts down below. Also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing, but as you guys know, it's been your boy the Tans.
Alright, man, so that's the end of that video, the deserved downfall of Bobby Althoff. I'm sure she's gonna use that as a segue to launch something else, like content wise on the internet. I doubt she's just gonna disappear from the internet, but who knows, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Bobby's podcast and what y'all think about her in general. Y'all think she gonna be successful or she gonna continue to flop? I don't know who's to say, but hey, I'm gonna catch y'all next one. We out.